just taking taking your time to find a comfortable seat. Just checking in with the body, that the body feels supported where it needs to be. Closing the eyes or holding a soft gaze. And through this practice, we're just inviting the mind to rest in this moment, wherever we are, whatever's here in this moment. So if you find that the mind is taking its time to settle, or maybe getting distracted or sleepy, all of these aspects are just fine. This is part of our experience. So in a sense, it's simply noticing what's here. So maybe, noticing my mind's created a story, or my mind's in the past, remembering, replaying, or my mind is in the future, anticipating what's coming next, playing out what may or may not happen. Just having a sense of knowing that this is what the mind does, often seeking stimulation, scanning our environment, internal and external, for any threats or danger. So we can be grateful to the mind for all its efforts, and also a little forgiving for perhaps when it takes the story too far, brings a lot of tightness or tension into the body. So as best we can, and sometimes we manage it, sometimes we don't. All of that is just fine, but seeing if we can allow those thoughts just to drop in, as they often do, and then seeing if we can let them go again. But we're going to invite the mind for this practice to pay attention to the body, to be curious about what's here in this body. And noticing what's present in this body in this moment. Not how it has been or how it might be, but how it is now. So let's together bring our attention down into the feet. And maybe you even bring just a very small movement into the feet, almost like the feet are waving to the mind, going here, over here, pay attention here. Drawing the mind down towards the feet and exploring the sensations here in the feet. Perhaps we feel the feet and the way they rest on the ground or whatever they're resting upon. Feeling that physical contact. Maybe it comes as a slight pressure. And so we can be curious about the sensations in the feet. What's here? What do I notice? Is there a coolness or a warmth in the feet? Is it that parts of the feet are cool and parts of the feet are warm? Just exploring this for yourself. What do you notice? What do you feel? Exploring the different parts of the feet, the heels, the arches, the balls of the feet, the back of the heel, the sides of the feet, the tops of the feet. And the toes. Exploring playfully here. Can we sense each toe in turn? And not to worry if you can't. We can be playful and curious with this. In a way, having fun, exploring and deepening the connection between the mind and the body. Strengthening that neural map of the feet in the brain. Okay, and then holding both feet in your awareness, the whole of both feet. And maybe sending the feet some gratitude, being thankful to them for all that they enable you to do, carrying you through life. carrying this body. Thank you. And then moving your attention from the feet into the legs. And using the mind to pay attention to the legs, to scan, if you like, through the legs, checking in with the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, the upper legs. So just taking some moments here in your own time to be curious. What do I notice here in these different parts of the legs? There may be some tingling, vibration. Perhaps we can feel the touch of the clothes on the skin, the pressure from the chair or the cushion, a warmth, coolness, a muscle twitch, maybe an itch. And taking a moment to send some gratitude down into these legs. Enabling us to move through life, to bend, to stretch, to walk, to run, to dance. And then moving your attention into the hips, into the pelvis, feeling the seat of the body connecting with the chair. Noticing whether that physical contact, there's a hardness or a softness there, whether there's a warmth or a heat. Having a sense of all the internal organs held and protected by the pelvic bowl. Noticing, being curious about the sensations in this part of the body. Maybe we start to feel the breath deep down in the pelvis. And there could be any time where the mind starts to take you in a different direction, a story about this body part. Just noticing this, and then coming back just to feel the sensations. Sensing and feeling and being curious. Saying a gentle thank you to this part of the body. And then bringing your attention into the upper body. Feeling this torso, front and back. The spine, the rib cage, the shoulder blades. Inside this, the internal organs, the heart, the lungs, all the digestive organs, urinary. Having a sense of these internal organs being gently massaged by each breath in and out. And just sending a little thank you to all these body systems that keep functioning as best they can under the circumstances they're in, giving us life. And then bringing your attention into the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers and thumbs. Just taking your time now just to scan through, sense and feel these different parts of the body. Keeping curious. What do I notice? Could be temperature, vibration, contact to the skin, either from the air or from the clothes. Perhaps taking again a playful, curious moment to check in with each finger and each thumb and the palms of the hands. Sending a thank you to these shoulders, arms and hands for how they connect us with life. And connecting us with other people. And then bringing your attention into the neck, the head and the face. Scanning through these areas, checking in, what do I notice? What can I sense? What can I feel? And as you work through the features on your face, ending with resting your attention on the mouth, and perhaps bringing that tiny curvature in at the corners of the mouth. A small but real smile. As we take a moment to be grateful for our neck, our head, our face. And all that it enables us to do through making sense of the world, perceiving and seeing, connecting and communicating with others. And then with that smile, holding the whole body in your attention, in your awareness, from the soles of the feet and the tips of the toes, all the way to the crown of the head. Breathing and smiling into this wondrous body. As we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we'll take a moment to notice the breath together. Notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. And taking your time as you gently shift from the practice. Perhaps bringing some gentle movement into parts of the feet, the hands, the seat, stretching anywhere you need to. And then opening the eyes, lifting your gaze when you feel ready. Thank you for your practice.